Alrighty, so we are going to be going through how to get your project from Stripe testing mode to live mode so you can deploy it and charge real money for your project. Alright, I've already tried to make this video like 3 times. So we're just going to give you what you need to know and go into it because I ran into some issues, but this is basically what you need to know to not screw it up. So I have this pricing model for my application, and if you want to know about that, go check out my other videos, but we have a subscription monthly, yearly, and I've also done one-time payments as well. So whenever you have Stripe, you have this dashboard up here, right? And so I'm currently set to live, but you can just click this button to go to your Stripe dashboard, which will send you to over here. Or I wanted to show you this actually. Oh yeah, so whenever you're in sandbox mode, on the top left, you'll have sandbox, and then this will be sandbox here. So you want to hit exit, but if you can't hit exit, it's because you got to verify your business. For me, that didn't take very long because I've already verified a different business with the same account. So once you do that, you'll be able to go live, and it will show that you're live. And then you can go in, and here's where things get like a little bit annoying. You have to, one, recreate your products. So in your product catalog, you come in here and you create the products. So if you're testing with test products, you're gonna have to recreate them here. So, might not be that big of a deal, but kind of annoying. The second thing is your API keys. So you're gonna wanna go into your developers, and then you're gonna go to your API keys here. So you wanna switch out your Stripe API key, your production API key in Bolt. So if you go back to Bolt, and then you go here, edit, and then you put in your Stripe API key here. And so that, once you put that in, then you'll be able to retrieve your products and get your new products from your live Stripe account. And so you have that. And then the last thing is your webhooks. Now this, I don't know if there's any way around this, but when I first made my Stripe account live, I didn't see the Stripe webhook in here, so I copied it over, and then after like 5 or 10 minutes I went back and there was a duplicate one, and so I was super confused on why that happened. So either you have to wait for a little while to get it, or you have to maybe deploy your app. I'm not too sure about that, but I have had in the past, which is why this video has been so complicated and taken me forever to record. It's because I ran into an issue previously where I had to copy everything over, and so I was showing everyone how to do that. And where is that? In here somewhere. So I was showing everyone how to do that, and it was just not very fun. So here, let me just show you this. So when you make your webhook, you can listen for events, and so all these events right here, you have to copy over into your new webhook. So make sure you copy the correct ones. If you have to copy it, copy the correct ones, or it's not gonna work with Stripe. So copy it over, copy the URL over, and then voila. It's not that hard, it's just the credentials are a little bit hard to do. So once you got that over, then you gotta copy your API key, your webhook API key, over into Supabase as well. So you go over to Edge Functions, you go over to Secrets, and in here you have your Stripe secret key. Delete that, and then put your live key in there, and then the Stripe webhook secret, delete that, and then use the same name, just copy it here, go in here, and then put the new value. So this is the part where I've messed up twice and it's caused me a bunch of headaches. Your key is not this ID on the top right. Your key is this right here, your secret key, signing secret. You want to reveal that, it will show you it, you copy it, and then you copy it over to over here on your Edge Function secrets, and then voila, you are good to go. And then test it out, come over here, press upgrade, and watch it do its magic. Then once you submit your payment, it should go back over to your app, and it should hit your webhooks, and it should behave properly. Now that's where you'll get into definitely some issues. Like I've had multiple times where something just isn't working properly. I just spent at least 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out what was going on. between the API key and the hooks, and some other stuff. So if you do that correctly, if you set those up, you should have minimal errors in regards to talking to Supabase, to your Stripe webhook, and back to your application. And then the other stuff on the edges, like the little issues, that should be easier to figure out. And so I'm pretty much done with this video. I did want to show setting up the URL real quick. So we're going to connect the free entry Ionos domain with your project. And I wasn't sure how to do it at first, but the website says to deploy it to Netlify, and then it will help you set it up. So I was like, okay. So I deployed my project, and then lucky, what do you see? You set up the domain, and once you press that blue set up the domain, it helps you, it gives you a link. You click the link, and then you type in your domain that you want, and then you get the domain that you want, you add it to the cart, and you pay for it, yada yada, and you just keep going on, keep going. Yeah, payment successful, and it says thanks for your order, and it says now you gotta wait until it gets connected. You just go in and look at Netlify, and look, there it is, brandstock.com, and that was it. So all you have to do. It took me a couple of minutes, I think, for it to successfully connect, and then you go to the link, and that's it. So I know that's not much of a tutorial, because really there's not much to say besides that. So if you have any questions about the Stripe or domains, I have set the domain up for, because I usually use GoDaddy for my account, but maybe I'll do a video on that some other time, but you know, who knows. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck in the hackathon. I know it's coming to a close, so I'll see y'all later, and I'll see y'all out there. Check out more of my videos. All right, peace.